Hey, my foodie friends and family, how y'all doing? It is fall here in Toronto, and we're going to do some fall dishes. Today I'm going to make some lean turkey burgers with greens. These are absolutely delicious, so moist and juicy, you'll wonder why you never made them. I'm starting out with a skillet that I've used to cook some garlic in for another recipe, so I didn't want to lose the flavor. Nothing wrong with that. You don't need to wash everything out all the time, all the flavors in the bottom of the pan. So I'm starting with 2 tablespoons of oil. And in a bag that I prepared ahead of time, I've got 2 stalks of celery, 1 onion, and about 6 heads of Baby Bok Choy, all chopped up quite fine. The idea here is we want to saute these vegetables and get all the water out of them. We don't want our burgers to fall apart just because of all the water from the veggies. So we're going to saute them and bring all the caramelized flavors out and make everything delicious. Of course, got to add a tablespoon of garlic. We have this on a medium-high heat because we want them to sizzle. We don't want it to boil. Adding some salt and pepper. If you want these burgers a bit spicy, it would be great to add some chili flakes right now. They would be delicious in this recipe. You know, turkey itself is kind of bland, so you really have to prop it up with some additional flavors. I'm also adding a dash of Maggi. This will help with that flavor. If you don't have Maggi, you can use a splash of soy, a splash of Worcester. The flavors will be a little bit different, but still good. Just mixing that to get it all sauteing nicely. I'm going to cover it and let it sizzle away. There you go. Most of the moisture has evaporated. I have to talk a little slower, my teeth are falling out. No, really, I have all my own teeth. Don't start sending me denture cream. And there's a mixture. We need to take it aside and let it cool off. I stuck it in the fridge for a while just to get it cooled down. I'm using 2 pounds of lean ground turkey. I didn't go with extra lean because I need a little bit of fat because there's really not much else as far as fat in this recipe other than the bit of olive oil at the beginning. So I've loosened up the ground meat. And you know, for a meatloaf recipe, I usually use 1/3 cup breadcrumbs and 1 egg as the mixture. Since this is 2 pounds, I'm using 2/3 of a cup of breadcrumbs and 2 eggs. If you guys like making meatloaf, this would make an actually good meatloaf too if you just left it at this point. But we want to make some patties. I'm adding in a squirt of HP sauce. This really perks up the flavor of the turkey and gives it a great umami flavor. You're going to taste this and say, what is the seasoning in this? And it's HP sauce. Trust me, it is so good. And it saves you breaking out 16 different jars of herbs. We're adding the sauteed vegetable mixture back into the meat. And then we're going to mix that up. Don't go too crazy because if you mix this or over mix this, your patties will get gummy instead of moist and juicy. I'm going to mix this just enough so that everything's mixed together. So I've made patties about the size of the palm of my hand. For 2 pounds, I got 9 patties. Don't they look good? Flecks of green. I put them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 45 minutes to an hour. You're going to have to check and see if they're cooked through. Don't they look good? You can eat these as is, or in buns, or chopped up in a salad. I've even eaten them cut in pieces and dipped them in sauce. They are so good, you'll wonder why you never made them before. If you like the recipe, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel. I'd just love to have more foodies around me. Thanks for stopping by for some more food that warms your soul and mine too. We'll see you next time.